Hey you guys, it's another busy day for me, so I thought I would do this video in the car while I wait for the kids to get out of music school. But I wanted to share something with you guys today that I've been learning about, specifically that relates to Shakeology. I know a lot of you guys are drinking Shakeology. Way to go, that's great. So hopefully this video will give you a little bit of an idea of what exactly it is that you're putting in your body and what it's doing for you. For those of you not drinking Shakeology, hopefully it'll give you just some food for thought, some information to help you make an informed decision about whether Shakeology is worth it to you or not. So basically, just a little bit of my background with Shakeology. I started losing weight about 6 months ago, but before that, I had wanted to lose weight for such a long time. I was really trying. I had probably half a dozen apps on my phone to count calories and count my steps. I had a Fitbit. I had a gym membership, and I was going 2 or 3 times a week, and I could not get the weight to come off at all. I mean, literally, not even an ounce. And I thought, well, maybe, I'm so busy, maybe if I did a meal replacement shake, then, I could do that for lunch and breakfast. That would cut my calories down, and I could lose some weight that way. So I started looking all over the place. I looked in all of our local stores here for a quality meal replacement shake. And unfortunately, in our area, I just couldn't find anything really. I tried a couple. I bought the nicest, most expensive, most quality looking ones. I drank them, and about 20 or 30 minutes after drinking them, I'd start shaking. I'd start feeling lightheaded, even a little bit sick. And after a while, I started thinking, I don't think this is really what I need. This is not helping me. Because then after about 20 or 30 minutes, I'd feel sick, and then I'd want to eat all day long. So clearly it wasn't really helping me. And so then I started looking online. I was looking at Amazon. I was reading blogs. I was doing all of these, all the research I could to try to find what's a shake that's worth it that I can afford. And honestly, I wasn't really coming up with much. But it was about that time that my friend Tina invited me to try her challenge group. And she's the one that introduced me to Shakeology. And I'll be honest, in the beginning I thought, geez, that's expensive. And I started looking for alternate ways to get it. I looked on Amazon, and you could get it for a few dollars cheaper, but then you weren't getting the coaching and the programs and everything else. And I looked at maybe some alternatives to Shakeology, but they just didn't have the same ingredients. And so finally I decided, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go with Tina on this one. I'm going to try the Shakeology and see how it goes. And so I went ahead and I bought a challenge pack with Beachbody. I joined a challenge group and I started drinking the Shakeology, and it was incredible. And I want to say, it's not because Shakeology is like some magic potion. You drink it and immediately you're thin. Okay. I was working out. I was doing the nutrition. I was participating in the challenge group, but the Shakeology definitely made a difference. And so what I want to do today is, ever since then, I've kind of been wondering, okay, well, what is this? I'm paying for it every month. I feel better. My health is improving, but why is that exactly? What is it about this shake that's so different? So I started doing a little bit of research on the internet, reading some articles, listening to some other nutritionists talk about it, and I'm starting to get a clearer picture of why Shakeology is so important. So that's what I want to share with you guys today. Since starting on it, I've lost 22 pounds. I feel amazing, and honestly, a lot of the health issues that we were struggling with are no longer issues at all. Before drinking Shakeology and losing the weight, I was having severe gallbladder issues. It wasn't that I had issues, it was just it didn't work. And so I would say probably once or twice a week, I would just be throwing up all night. If we had any kind of a big meal, anything rich, any kind of sweets, desserts, I would be sick all night. And so I just knew if we went out to eat somewhere, okay, I'll be up all night tonight. And that's not a way to live. Every holiday, every birthday party, I just felt terrible afterwards because my body couldn't handle the food we were eating. So that was one issue. I also started having IBS issues. I had to have all kind of ultrasounds done. They found some areas in my intestines that were severely inflamed, that were causing me a lot of pain. And so I was having all of these digestive issues. But the other thing is I was having some severe food allergies related to seasonal allergies that I'd had for quite a long time. And so it was really affecting my quality of life. We could not enjoy the spring at all. As soon as it got warm and sunny out, pretty much everybody in the family, especially Charlie and Jaden and I, we were just miserable. Beyond miserable. It was like having the flu for 3 months. The kids could barely study. I could barely get any work done around the house. It was just awful. And so I noticed a little while after starting to drink the Shakeology that all of a sudden I could eat apples again. And I tried a little bit of pear, and I could eat pear again. Basically, up to that point, I could not eat a single fruit that had a seed in it without having a severe allergic reaction. And all of a sudden, I could eat these things. And I was thinking, what is going on? Surely this is not just because I'm dieting and exercising. So I started looking more into the Shakeology, and I found that there's basically three main things that Shakeology does for you. The first thing I want to say though is what is not Shakeology, okay? Or better said, what is Shakeology not, okay? Shakeology is not a protein shake. So a lot of times I know Shakeology is compared to protein shakes, but that's really like comparing apples to oranges. They're not the same thing. Shakeology was not designed to be a protein shake. It has protein in it, but that's really not its purpose, okay? Most people in our modern day society in the West are not protein deficient. We get plenty of protein, okay? Most people, however, are nutrient deficient. Whether we realize it or not, most of us are not getting the vitamins and nutrients that we need in our day-to-day lives, which is why we're craving all of this other junk all the time. So what I found is that Shakeology it can be used as a meal replacement shake, and it's excellent for that, okay? When you have Shakeology, your nutritional needs are being met, and so you're not craving stuff all day long that you don't need to be eating. So it is an excellent meal replacement shake, but that's really not what it's created to be. Shakeology, more than anything, is a nutritional shake, okay? Shakeology is designed to give our bodies the nutrients that we need so that our bodies can function properly and do the jobs that God designed them to do. Our bodies are amazing machines, okay? And when they're functioning properly, we function properly. We're not getting sick. We're not feeling tired all the time. Our bodies are able to cope with the life around us, and we just function a lot better. So Shakeology is not a protein shake. It's a nutritional supplement, okay? And there's basically three things that Shakeology does, and it does it through all of these superfoods, okay? So Shakeology is basically I think it's somewhere around 90 different superfoods from cultures and countries around the world that have been used in these cultures for medicine for thousands of years, okay? And what Beachbody's done is it's taken all of these different ingredients, dehydrated them, all whole food, all natural ingredients, dehydrated them and put them together in one bag, so you have your one shake and you've got everything you need, okay? And so these 90 plus different superfoods basically do three things for you. First of all, it boosts your immune system. And this is what I've seen with my allergies, okay? My immune system was a wreck. I was having the allergies, but we also were just not that healthy. And the Shakeology has these superfoods in it that has adaptogens and phytonutrients that help to build up your immune system so that it can function properly. So I wasn't having the issues with allergies that I was having before because my immune system was beginning to function the way that it was supposed to function. Just one example of one of the superfoods, the reishi mushroom. This is a mushroom that's been used in Chinese medicine for thousands of years, and it has been proven, scientifically proven, to fight cancer, to cure autoimmune disease, to fight allergies. So all of these things in just this one of the 90 plus superfoods, okay? So the first thing that Shakeology is doing for you, it's boosting your immune system. You will not get sick as often. Your allergies will improve. A lot of the people I know taking Shakeology are no longer taking arthritis medication at all, okay? Their autoimmune conditions are disappearing because their bodies are getting the things that it needs to be able to function properly. So we've got, it boosts your immune system. The other thing that it really does is it reduces inflammation. And if you think about it, almost every single disease out there ends in itis, right? Which basically is a Latin root meaning or a Latin ending meaning inflammation. So almost every single disease out there can be traced back to some form of inflammation, whether it's diabetes or colitis or any kind of disease almost that you can name. So when you treat inflammation, not only are you treating disease, but you're preventing it. And so what the Shakeology does is through the different ingredients in Shakeology, you are reducing inflammation in the body so that you're not developing these diseases, okay? So I hope that makes sense. But that's why the arthritis is not an issue. That's why a lot of the other, pre-diabetic conditions, things like that, begin to subside and are dealt with because the body is no longer having these inflammation issues, okay? So it boosts your immune system. It reduces inflammation in the body and fights disease and prevents disease. But the other thing that it does that is so important is it gives you a healthy GI system, okay? So much of our health, so much of our disease is related to our GI tract, to just our digestion, even things like depression. Did you know that your digestive system, okay, your intestinal tract has more serotonin receptors in it than the human brain, okay? So serotonin, we know, is that thing in our body that makes us feel happy, okay? So when you have a healthy digestive system, the serotonin receptors in your gut are able to receive the serotonin and process it, and you actually feel happier, which is why a lot of people drinking Shakeology have been able to reduce their antidepressant medication, and are just feeling emotionally more even keel. Okay, so we're boosting our immune system, we're fighting inflammation, okay, and we're giving ourselves a healthy digestive tract. And the way it does it is, first of all, by just cleaning the system out. Okay, our intestines are like a pipe, and when we're filling it with junk food and garbage all the time, it gets gunky on the inside, and our intestines are no longer able to absorb the nutrients from our food that we're eating, that our bodies need. So Shakeology, first of all, flushes all of that out, which is one reason why when you first start drinking Shakeology, you might feel kind of icky for the first little while. Okay, your body is getting rid of a lot of the garbage that has been in there for a while and flushing your system out. Okay, but then what it does is it replaces the flora in your intestines with healthy bacteria, probiotics. Okay, now the thing that's interesting about this is there are tons of probiotics out there. Okay, I mean, you walk into the dairy section of the grocery store and there's a million different kinds of yogurts that you can choose with probiotics, and everybody's talking about probiotics. But the thing that's interesting is most probiotics actually do not even survive the stomach acid. So you can eat a lot of yogurt, you can eat a lot of these commercial brand things that talk about probiotics, but there's really only one probiotic that can survive the stomach juices, the stomach enzymes, and make it to the intestines where it can begin reproducing and creating a healthy flora for your digestive tract. And that happens to be the one probiotic that is in Shakeology. Okay, I think it's called Lactobacillus sporogenes, if I'm saying it right. And so not only is it one of the only, if not the only, probiotics that actually can get to the intestines and do the job that it's intended to do, but it's also extremely expensive. And so a lot of these shakes that say they have probiotics in them, you're getting probiotics, but your body isn't actually getting the benefit from it. Okay, so what we have in Shakeology is we have a bag of superfoods that are whole food, all natural, dehydrated, brought together in one drink that you can drink each day, that is giving you an entire day's worth of your nutritional need. Okay, you're getting all of the vitamins and minerals that you need. If you think about all the money we spend on vitamins and supplements and all of these things, there's no need for any of those anymore. If you're drinking your Shakeology once a day, you're getting all the vitamins and nutrients that you need for your body to be able to function properly. Now that doesn't mean you don't have to eat food. Okay, we need calories, we need a healthy rounded out diet, but all of those vitamins and minerals that your body needs are going to, that need is going to be met. Okay, and you know, just think about what you spend on supplements, what you spend on medication, what you spend on healthcare each year, and honestly, it's a pretty good value that you're getting with the Shakeology. So we're boosting our immune system, we're reducing inflammation, we're taking care of our digestive health, and then the other thing that Shakeology gives you is a daily dose of fiber, which very few people are able to fit enough fiber into their diets each day. I tried it with the whole calorie counter thing, and I mean, honestly, I tried, but I could not get my 25 grams or so of fiber per day. So when you're drinking the Shakeology, you're getting the fiber you need. But here's another thing for those of you just starting out with Shakeology, okay? If you have not been getting the amount of fiber that you need in your diet each day, watch out, okay? Because if you start loading your system with 100% of your daily dose of fiber, you're going to start having some stomach discomfort for a few days, okay? So if you're feeling bloated, if you're feeling constipated, if you're feeling just round out bad abdominally, just understand that your body is having to adjust to this new level of fiber. So drink tons and tons and tons of water, okay, so that your body can kind of start getting adjusted and get used to having all this fiber in your body. If you need to cut it back and maybe do like half a Shakeology a day and kind of gradually ease into it, you can do that too. But the fiber is so important for your overall health. So this is a great benefit for us as well, that we're getting the fiber that we need in our diets. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you're drinking the Shakeology, you are doing an amazing thing for your body. And trust me, it is worth every single penny. When we started out with Shakeology, I thought, oh my gosh, how are we ever going to be able to afford this? But we have been able to afford it because we've cut other things out of our diet that we didn't need in the first place. Okay, we're not eating junk food all day long. I'm not buying a lot of the groceries that we used to buy that were very pricey, processed foods. We just don't buy them anymore. And so we're actually saving now more than we're spending on the Shakeology just by adjusting our diet and living a healthier lifestyle. We now have pretty much the whole family is drinking it. The boys, especially during allergy season right now, and gosh, Jaden hasn't even had a single allergy or asthma episode this whole spring. You know, no worrying that we'll have to call the ambulance to get him breathing again, okay? And so we have the whole family drinking it now, and it has so improved our health that I can't imagine not giving it to them anymore. So if you need some ideas for ways that you can fit it into your budget, let me know. You know, one of the ways is by just becoming a discount coach. If you become a discount coach with Beachbody, you save 25% on your Shakeology, and it does help to make it more affordable. But I want to encourage you guys, if you have questions about Shakeology or about the nutritional side of it, message me. I'd be happy to answer your questions. If I don't know yet, because I'm still studying all of this, then I will find the answer for you. If you are not currently using Shakeology, but you'd like to know how to get it, just, again, message me on Facebook and I will give you some information. I just wish you guys a healthy, happy day, and thanks for listening. I know this was a little bit long, but I hope it was some helpful information for you guys. So have a great day.